this is different. Okay then, hello everybody, welcome back to Team Prawn Racing. So, I think I need to start with a bit of an apology. It's been a few months, hasn't it? It's been a little while. Here we are, I'm back in the garage. I don't really know what to tell you. I've had a bit of a break from it all. It was quite a heavy year, as you know. An awful lot went on, an awful lot happened, but we got the job done. We won the Classic Thunder Saloons Championship 2023, Class B and overall. We got the Perpetual Cup with everyone's names engraved on it, everyone that's ever won it. We got the big cup that I get to keep forever. We did it. You haven't seen the Donington video yet. I am really sorry. We just haven't had time to edit it. So Rainbird and I share the editing. I do these garage videos. Rainbird does kind of like the big production type ones of the events. Rainbird is a very busy man. He runs a business. He has 3 children, recently had another. He's renovating a house as well as trying to move into it. He said he'd do this one. Hasn't had the time to get on with it. I haven't pushed him, to be fair, because I haven't had the time to get on with this. I've filmed some other stuff of what I've been getting up to, but I haven't made that into a video either. So I'm sorry, but I'm back. Is this going to be regular videos? Not sure, but this is a video. First and foremost, Merry Christmas to everybody. Everyone has been waiting for a video. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update where we are on this one, but it's mainly just, hey, not dead. Thanks for tuning in. I've taken a few months off. I've been doing a little bit on this, but I've been mainly taking some time to myself, a bit of family time. Spent a bit of time and effort on myself. Winter weight loss program, not just for the car, but me too. About 18 kilos down so far since August, so that's not going too bad. I would love to tell you that this ended the year in perfect condition and everything was great, but it didn't. Our unbelievable Badger 5 engine got us to the end of the year. We had a bizarre issue in the final race, 2 laps from the end. Gear linkage came off. Yeah, not nice, was it? We did 2 laps on the rev limiter at 8,400 and somehow it held together. However, a hydraulic lifter did collapse, which led to a bit of exhaust valve damage. Not gone through anything, not done any other damage internally, but it was ever so slightly down on compression on cylinder 3, so we've pulled the engine and box for a rebuild. The box has been back to Martin at Gas and Gears, absolute hero, turned it around in a day, stripped it, checked it, it's all in fairly good health as you'd expect. A little bit of wear on the dogs after one season, but we didn't have any issues. We've written down the part numbers of what may or may not need replacing as and when it wears further, but we're going to keep going, hopefully get a second season out of that. It was only 4th that really had any wear on it, and I'm well aware of the 1 or 2 occasions where I've banged a gear and it hasn't quite gone in right. So I know why it's happened, fingers crossed won't get any worse. But winter plans are well underway. It may not look like it, but the car is in many bits. So we actually have no suspension in here currently. That is away with Gaz having a major upgrade as well as a winter refresh. The smart eyed amongst you might notice that these are not metal anymore. These are our fabulous carbon wings from Alan at Parts Garage. Now, these were actually made by MiGs back in the Audi Sport days about 10 years ago. They floated around the UK. Nobody has ever actually fitted them until they've come to me. And, well, here I am butchering them. But those are going on quite nicely. I've managed to trim out a load in the back to keep our signature arch venting gap. I'm just tying them into the skirts now with a bit of carbon plate. Speaking of skirts, you might notice these are somewhat shinier than they were. So we've got new skirts. These are now in 1.2 alley instead of 2mm alley. So they are going to be 60% of the weight, which is great. They're an inch wider than before. Hopefully, when this is all done in black, it's going to be quite subtle. But This section here is nearly an inch wider than it was before, as well as, you probably can't see it, a little 10mm flat on the top there. So the whole lot is going to be an inch wider. Coming into the new year, once the suspension's back, you're going to see why I want that extra inch in the width on the skirts. But that is an exciting one for another video. So in terms of stuff to actually show you, other than the carbon wings and the very empty engine bay, there isn't actually tons to show you that I've been getting on with. The oil, the dirt, still there on the windscreen from the final race. I've had a ton of people get in touch just saying, well, where's the next video? What's going on? Big thanks to Ilya as well. Ilya fired me a message. He went, dude, what are you doing? Where's the videos? Where are the uploads? I just busy, haven't had the time. He's like, don't waste the hard work, don't waste the effort. You've got an audience waiting, and you know what? You guys are out there, you're waiting to hear about how it went. We won the championship. Still can't point on camera. We won the championship. It was incredible. You are going to see that video. It's probably going to be in the new year now. I'm going to try and get back to doing a few more updates. I haven't filmed any of this stuff, side skirts, wings, because my head's just not been in it. But I'm in a good place. The car, despite looking like it's currently in a million pieces, is in a good place. We've got some cool stuff coming up in the new year. The plan is lighter. The engine's not changing. The engine is going back together as it was, because it was just a masterpiece. The engine was the standout star of the car last year. But fingers crossed, 2024, Thunder Saloons. If you'd have told me at the start of 2023 at Silverstone Race 1, sat in the gravel, that I'd be holding this 9 months later, I honestly wouldn't have believed you. But the turnaround from the car, with the help of these incredible sponsors that have been with us all year, has just been ballistic. It's gone from a bit of a home-built joke to something seriously capable, potent. Just a fantastic, fantastic car to drive. And here is a trophy I've wanted for so long. The Oxford Products Trophy for the Classic Thunder Championship, donated by Alec Hammond. And if you come back here, this one goes all the way back to the year 2000. You've got all the names on there of everyone that's won it in the past. Sorry, we've got a bit of condensation here. Going through every year. Oh, there's a Vaughan on there. Vaughan Fletcher. Remember that, an incredible Subaru. Got Andy Robinson's name on here more than anyone else. Andy Robinson. Andy Robinson. Andy Robinson. Jason Hughes in the Vectra Super Tourer. Jason Davies in the unbelievable Sapphire Cosworth. And finally, there we go. You got me on there. That is the one. That is why we do this. Always been hunting for that championship. So there we go. That's just a brief little update of where we're up to. Whilst I wait for the engine to come back and the suspension, I'm just cracking on with little bits. Skirts are being done. They're going to go off to go powder coated soon. Carbon wings on. And once that is done, once it's back on its wheels and it's down, we're going to be fitting new wheel arches. Obviously these are standard widths, so I'm going to have to put arches on here to cover it. We might be changing them up, which means I might change the rear arches as well. Once it's on its wheels and it's rolling, I'm going to get brave. I'm going to get the grinder out. I'm going to cut the roof off. We've got a carbon roof to go on and a carbon tailgate to match as well. And if all of that goes to plan, I'm going to turn my efforts under the car, and we're going to start with a flat floor too. Is all that going to happen in time for March? Honestly, don't know. Doubt it. But I'm back in the garage. I'm going to make a video today. It's Friday. I'm going to put this out tonight. Final thoughts. Thank you all so much. Everyone that came to support us this year. It was unbelievable. The number of people at Donington that turned up and bought a TPR hat was ridiculous. I sold 50 of these things. 50. Completely sold out. We'll be getting more in. So for everyone that's asked, find me a message in the new year. I'm going to have some more hats. It's going to be cold in January and February. You're going to need them. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for tuning back in. Sorry for the delay. Videos will start again. I'm in a good place. The car's going to be in a good place. Have fun. Merry Christmas. If I don't see you again, Happy New Year. Take care, guys.